Shuko here. So, it is day 1 of the reading rush, and I'm attempting to feed my guinea pigs. As I do this in every vlog. Why do I do that? It's always like really difficult to feed the guinea pigs one-handed. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to put this down for a second because I have to put more food in their food container. Okay, I'm back. So I'm feeding the guinea pigs, like I said, and then I need to eat something because it's the morning, and breakfast is the most important meal of the day, as they say. And then, well, while I'm eating, I might watch an episode of Sailor Moon. And then after that, I'm going to get to reading my first book, which is actually a book that I've been reading for like the past couple of weeks, and I just keep not finishing it. It's After the Fall by E.C. Myers, and it takes place after volume 3 of Ruby, but it follows Team Coffee instead of Team Ruby, because we already know what happens with Team Ruby because they're in the show after volume 3. And so, yeah, but if you don't know what Ruby is, then you should watch it because it's amazing. So I'm gonna eat now, and then I'll check in a little bit. So I have about 30 pages left in After the Fall, but right now I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna practice some piano. I'm going to eat something because it is important to remember to eat while you're doing readathons. It's also important to sleep, but you know what? I didn't really get a lot of that. But yeah, so we're gonna do piano, I'm gonna eat, and then I will read some more. And we will greet No Face when we come in the music room. I finished it, and it's so good. And it was reminding me of how much I miss Pyrrha. I miss Pyrrha so much. I miss Pyrrha! And I love Fox. Fox is my favorite member of Team Coffee. I love him so much. And I love him. And I don't want to spoil anything, but like the ending just and I need to read before the dawn. I love this show so much. And I love Oscar. But I hate Ironwood. Alright, I got 2 badges. Yes! I am winning at something. I don't know what I'm winning at. I'm going to pick my next book and then probably eat again because I'm hungry again. Okay, so the next challenge I wanted to do is the first book you touch. So I have 3 books out here. I may also make them count for other challenges depending on what is chosen. But I'm not going to touch them. Piggles is. So I'm going to release her towards the books. And whichever one she goes to first is the one that I will read next. Oh, we are reading A Silent Voice. I finished another book. This is A Silent Voice Volume 3 by Yoshitoki Oyima. And this is like one of my favorite movies of all time. I really need to finish the manga. It's so good. It's such a good story. I mean, it is some tough topics, so it's not like the type of thing that I just sit here and recommend to everybody. Because it's, I cried for so long after I watched it the first time, and then I cried the second time too, and I almost cried reading this volume. I love it so much, and Shoya is so stupid, and I love him. It just, I need to finish this series. Even though I already know how it ends. But still, I need to finish! I love it so much. I need to find more manga. Can people recommend me, like, manga in the comments? Because I need more manga series to read. I really do. Anyway, I might take a break for the day from reading. I don't know why I'm just, like, waving this around as I talk. Because I finished, like, 2 things, so maybe I should take a break. I don't know. I'm going to be picking something up at the library in a little bit, but I also want to stop for the day, stop vlogging for the day, because I need to put all this onto my computer so that I can erase it off of here, so I can have more storage for the rest of the week. So, yeah. I lied about taking a break from reading. I'm gonna read this because Zuko's in it, and I would like some Zuko content right now because I love him so much. I love Zuko. I love him a lot. I really love Zuko. Zuko is my favorite character of all time from anything ever. Just Zuko. I love Zuko. I love him so much. But not Ironwood. I hate Ironwood. I got my 3rd badge. I am winning. I don't really win anything for this, but I'm winning nonetheless. Alright, it is day 3. I did not vlog on day 2. I got, like, no sleep and was just sleeping. I didn't even read. I was sleeping. I did the sleeping. So, that doesn't matter because I'm actually, like, already 3 books in, so I will tell you about the other book I finished in a little bit, because right now I'm going to have breakfast because I am hungry. So I will check in again after I've eaten and am not hungry anymore. Okay, so I've eaten and I said I would tell you about the other book I read, which of course was the last one I mentioned, which is Smoke and Shadow Part 1, and I loved it so much because Zuko is my son and I love him so much. He is amazing and I love him. But what I am currently reading is Witchy by, oh, I'm dropping it, it's heavy, Ariel Slamet-Rees. I cannot pronounce things at all. I am lucky I know how to say my own name. And even then, I probably have messed up a lot because I can't English half the time. But so far, this is interesting, and I'm hoping to finish this today. Okay, so I finished Witchy, and I think I give it like a 3.5 out of 5. It was fun, but like, it wasn't like my favorite thing ever. I think my favorite character was the Raven, because for some reason, it made me think of Crow, because it was a talking raven, even though Crow can't talk when he's a crow. I realize what I'm saying probably makes no sense to anyone who doesn't watch Ruby, but I know what I mean, and I'm going to use this book to push my glasses up because they're falling off my face. So I'm going to record this on the website and make it count for a challenge. I'm thinking of making it count for the reading a book outside of your house because they were outside a lot in this. And I was going to just like read on my porch or like at the park or something like that. But, you know, a place where I could be alone outside. But there's like an excessive heat warning and stuff going on all week. So that's not a good idea at all. I am currently at 7 badges, and for some reason I only had 27 minutes of filming left, even though I had like over 30 last time, and I definitely didn't film that long, so I don't know what's going on, but I have 7 badges, so things are going well. Hello, it is Thursday. No, it's Friday. I didn't film yesterday, but I also didn't read yesterday because I was doing things. And I'm in pajamas today because I'm just really tired. Because it's like it rained last night, and it looks like it's gonna rain again, and that makes me really tired, and it also gives me a headache, so I don't know what's gonna happen today reading-wise, but I did manage to get a copy of Before the Dawn yesterday, so I'm so excited to read that. There's Sun, and look how shiny Sun is. He's so shiny. He's like the shiniest, well actually, I feel like Team Sun is pretty shiny. The rest of Team Coffee is pretty shiny too. The ones in the background I feel like are like the shiniest, but like the two in the front, Sun is like a little shinier than Coco. It might just be because his outfit is like a lighter color and he's also blonde. I don't know. I feel like that's why the light's reflecting him a little bit more. I'm not smart, so I'm probably totally wrong, but I'm excited. Although it doesn't look like Fox gets a point of view anymore, and that's really sad, but you know what? I like Ruby. Okay. And I did hear some negative stuff about this book, but I feel like I'm gonna like it because I really like Team Coffee now a lot. Not that I didn't like them before, because I love them. I liked them before, but I love them now. And I'm excited to meet the rest of Team Sun. Not that, well, we got like one episode with them and they don't really do much. I mean, Sun and Neptune do a lot more, but I'm excited to meet I can talk, I swear. I'm excited to meet the rest of Team Sun. I already said that, but I am. And I just realized that on the spine it has Team Sun colors. So like Sun, for some reason Neptune is next, Scarlet and Sage. That's the wrong order. That's gonna bother me. Oh well. But I'm excited. I don't know if I'll finish this in Reading Rush, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And then at 6 today, I'm going to be watching one of the San Diego Comic-Con at Home panels. It's going to be the Dragon Prince. I may film some of my reactions. I don't know. We'll find out. But for now, I'm going to start Before the Dawn, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I read the prologue of Before the Dawn, and now I'm going to practice some piano before I forget to do that, because I might forget to do that. But I thought maybe it would be fun to give you a little music room tour in this vlog, because why not? So let's do that. So here in this somewhat messy, well not somewhat messy, it is pretty messy music room, we come to the door where we have No Face, he greets you, and we have the crappy keyboard that doesn't work very well. Over here we have the two drums. This one is named Brett, and this one is named Yang. This is my sister's bed, but my sister moved out, so I kind of just made it into like a little seating area, but also like if people stay here, they can sleep on this area. Here is the desk that did look nice when I first arranged it, but now it doesn't. There's also a Totoro cup right there, and it's amazing. Then over here we have the shrine, where Nora always falls over. Please stay up. There we go. So in the shrine we have the Funkos back here in Team Ruby order like that. And then we have the minis in front of them. We have Sun, Nora, Ruby, and Weiss. And then over here we have 3 members of Team Juniper. I really want Apira, but she's really hard to find. So, I don't know. Then we have the good piano. And down here is my music bag. Okay, so I've read a couple chapters of Before the Dawn, and the Dragon Prince panel is starting in like 4 minutes. I'm nervous and I'm excited, and I want them to announce season 4, but I don't know if they will. But hopefully, I'm being hopeful. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Okay, I'll check in again after the panel, and we'll see how that goes. So apparently I cry in every reaction I do. This isn't even a reaction vlog. This is just a Reading Rush vlog, and I'm crying because I decided to include a reaction in here. Winston, we're not squeaking right now. Yeah, I'm crying. See, I felt like, for this panel, I felt like deep down I was gonna be disappointed, okay? And I feel like coming to you in tears is kind of, for the people who didn't watch the panel, it probably feels like I was, and like maybe I heard even worse news than I could expect, but no, See, at best, I thought they would say, we're getting a season 4. I never at all, in any capacity, expected him to say, we're getting it all. We're getting all of it. The whole thing. I'm just so happy. You know, if I'm like this now when they just say we're getting it, what am I gonna be like when the show, like, ends? I'm gonna be a mess. Okay, so Reading Rush ended yesterday. I didn't vlog the entire weekend. I barely vlogged in this vlog. I'm gonna back up a bit so I'm like in frame. That might help. So, I finished like 4 1/10 of a book. So, that's what happened. First book I finished, and we're just going to use our imagination to imagine that this is the book I'm talking about. The first book I finished was After the Fall by E.C. Myers. Yes, I know this is not technically After the Fall. I do not own a copy of After the Fall. I had to return it to the library, so we're just going to use our Imagine Team Sun isn't here, just Team Coffee. And I think After the Fall was like my favorite one that I finished. I don't know, I really loved it. I'm trying to summon my dog over. He's ignoring me. I gave it 5 stars and it was amazing. I talked about it more earlier in the vlog, so I won't keep talking about it. Then after that I read A Silent Voice by Yoshitoki Oima, and I love this one too. I also gave it 5 stars because I love A Silent Voice. It's one of my favorite movies, and the manga is just as good. Well, I think I like the movie a little better, don't kill me, but I do. But also I haven't finished the manga, so. Then I read Smoke and Shadow Part 1. This is one of the graphic novels for Avatar: The Last Airbender. It says it right there. And there was so much Zuko, so of course I gave it 5 stars because I love my angry fire boy. I really think that this one is my favorite of the Avatar comics so far. And then the last book I finished was Witchy by Ariel Slamet Rios. And I still feel like I'm saying that wrong. I need to like find a video of someone saying it so I can say it correctly. That's usually how I learn to say names of authors. This was probably my least favorite of the books that I read. I didn't hate it, it was just not my favorite. I gave it 3 out of 5, I think. Then the 10th of a book I read was Before the Dawn by E.C. Myers, and I'm only up to chapter 2. So that's how I did this year in the Reading Rush. It wasn't like my best Reading Rush ever, but it also started out as like not the best week, and then Thursday happened and the week got better. Yeah, thank you for watching, and until next time, flameo.